I'm not fucking James, everybody. So
Oh wow, that was weird. It was different without him.
yeah.
Well, this is Drinking the Theory. This isn't actually one of our designated episodes.
No.
Me and Mike are just doing like a little special pedocast. Gonna do a little pedocast because of the news here, and James he won't be joining us. He's on vacation this week.
Down at the Ram Ranch.
Yeah, he's spending some time down at the Ram Ranch. Really don't want to know what he's doing down there.
Don't worry, he'll let everybody know when he gets back.
Yeah, he probably will. But I have to get situated here. This is I got a different chair and it's a little lower.
Yeah,
It's a little lower. Those ones there are fucking uncomfortable.
I could not have a back to sit on though.
We actually what we need is some bar stools. So if you guys just want to go ahead and give us some money, that'd be great. So we can buy some bar stools, or just send us some bar stools. I don't even want the money. I mean, we need bar stools, man. So what we're gonna talk about today is because it's in the news because of the Twitterverse. Is what's his name already?
Fucking Mr. James Gunn.
Yes, Mr. James Gunn.
Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy fame.
They're saying he's guardian of something else right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guardian of the little kid holes.
I don't know. That was good. I like that. So, I don't know. They're calling him out on tweets from years and years ago.
Isn't it like 10 or something?
Yes, like 9 or 10 years ago. What amazes me is he just left those tweets up, especially after all.
Yeah, like that. I didn't look into like his career, but I've only known him for Guardians. I don't know how long he's actually been around. Like that seems like that had to have came from before he was fucking, a somebody.
Yeah, well, he actually, if you pull up his Wikipedia, before Guardians, that guy was doing a lot of shit. He's not doing much now, though. But if Hollywood is Hollywood, I'm sure in a couple of years he'll be right back to normal. So it's like everything else. It's not.
Wow, he's 51?
Yeah. It's like everything else now. It's not about the issue. It's about the political side of it. Everything goes political. So now you have the left and the right just going at each other. This happened because Mike Cernovich is on the right. Gunn was on the left, blah, blah, blah. And so here you go. And instead of talking about the basis of the tweets and some other factors...
He's been around since 95.
Yeah.
He started with fucking Lloyd Kaufman. That could explain some shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Toxic Avenger.
He's got quite a list of shit he's been involved in besides the Guardians there. But before we start talking about him and all these tweets and other people that are tweeting or had tweeted in the past about messed up shit, I just wanted I give a quick rundown. I'll try and make it as quick as I can. I don't want to have a super episode today. Why people and people on the left say, oh, it's just people on the right, blah, blah, blah. But why people in general would, I guess, lose their mind over fucking tweets like this, whether it was dark humor or whatever it was. Some of them were pretty raunchy.
Yeah.
But just a rundown of why people would tweak. I mean, you can go back to one of our episodes that we did, Drinking the Theory podcast. We do normal episode every week. But this week we're not doing a normal episode because Jimmy, I had to take vacation. Bones Haldeman is, on vacation.
Yeah.
At the Ram Ranch. Well, we did an episode on Roman Polanski. Okay, there you go. Guilty. Pedophile. Pedophile.
Just broke 100 views, by the way.
Yeah, it did. And then you have other things. If you're familiar with the whole situation or you choose to ignore it, I'll fill you in. You have Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman is a big one. Says Hollywood's run by pedophiles. Corey Haim, I believe he killed himself. Yes? No? Drug overdose? I think it was drug.
I think so.
Drug overdose. They actually say Corey Haim was raped on the set of the movie Lucas, which actually was a good movie. And they still never named who actually raped him on the set. There's two leading theories. One of them is Dominic Brassia. I don't know if I said that right. But the other one is actually Charlie Sheen. Some people think Charlie Sheen raped him. I'm not saying Charlie Sheen raped him.
Oh, no, we were way off. He died of pneumonia.
He died of fucking pneumonia?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Was it like related to anything? I could have swore like he fucking overdosed or something. Huh. I don't know. Fuck it, I guess. I guess he died of pneumonia. See? That's why you got to check shit out. I just learned something. I could have swore the guy died of a drug overdose.
He died of a drug overdose of drugs he was taking because he had pneumonia.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there we go. Glad we got that straightened out.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you look into something. I would have just kept telling people he fucking killed himself and fucking... But no, it's taken care of now. So yeah, so there's that. I don't know if you're familiar with Todd Bridges. Yeah, he was on the show Different Strokes back in the fucking late 80s or something. Todd Bridges has come out and said, yeah, people were touching everyone under like 3 feet. People were fucking touching. I mean, that's just the way it was. Yeah, Different Strokes. I think it was like mid 80s maybe or something. I don't know. I used to watch it. What you talking about, Wills? It's actually a good show. They did a freaky episode actually with a pedophile.
It's from 78 to 86 on two different networks.
Yeah. They actually did a pedophile episode, which is pretty fucking ironic. The creepy bike shop owner. Ugh, that one creeped me the fuck out. But so yeah, you got
because they probably had a pedophile, telling them how to act as a pedophile.
Yeah, probably. He's probably the one touching Todd Bridges. Shit. Todd was probably like, yeah, what you talking about? We just did a show saying this shit shouldn't happen. But and then another one in the last couple of years is Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
He's made some comments and shit. And one of my favorite ones, that sounds sick, but I should say that different. One of the most interesting ones to me would, and she never said that she was molested or raped or anything, would be Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because we talked about that on previous episodes.
Yeah.
Because Drew Barrymore, she started drinking and doing drugs around the age of 9. And she even said in an interview she began socializing with older men at 9 years old. She didn't say she had, sex or that she was raped or anything like that. She just used the word socializing. And that's usually how she says it when she talks about it. She's never talked about the rape or anything. But, yeah, she started doing that when she was 9. And she was checked into a mental institution / rehab by the time she was 13. And once she got out of there, she was like in for like a year and a half. She actually divorced, what you call divorce your parents. She emancipated.
Yeah.
So at like 14, she was like on her own. At 14, like a movie star. At 14, on her own. So that just shows you what fucking Hollywood can do. I forget who it was. They said one time, Hollywood has a casting couch for everything, and it doesn't matter what age you are. You have to use the casting couch. So that's pretty fucked up. So I'm just trying to strike a correlation here why people would tweak out over Mr. Gunn there. I got a couple more things here. Okay, so we said to Roman Polanski. Okay. Where should we start here? I got a bunch of them. Okay, we got this fella here, Jason James Murphy. Okay. In 1996, the guy actually abducted and molested an 8-year-old boy. He served 5 years, but yet he still went on to be hired as a casting director for the movie Super 8, School of Rock, children's movie, Cheaper by the Dozen, and he's worked multiple times with J.J. Abrams. Now, this is a guy that in 1996, he actually abducted a child, 8 years old, and molested that child. And he was still able to crack his way into being a casting director, mostly for children's things.
Yeah.
You know, so that's Mr. Murphy. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah. Remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah.
Everyone's got to remember that. I used to love that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Mr. Rooney, the principal. Yeah, he's Yeah, Mr. Rooney. 2002, he was arrested for possession of child pornography. And he was also arrested for soliciting a minor under the age of 14. Yeah, he was convicted of that, and he got a whopping 5 years probation for that.
Hey, at least he didn't kill anybody like another person in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, right. And after that, Mr. Jones still went on to land gigs and stuff, still be invited to Hollywood parties. He was never cast aside for doing that. Then you have Victor Salva.
There's a lot of names you're saying that sound familiar.
Yeah, Victor Salva is going to break some people's hearts here if they don't already know about it. 1988. He sexually molested a 12-year-old male actor.
Okay. Yeah.
And he videotaped it. He only served 15 months for that. And after he got out, he continued to make films.
Yeah, he's made the Jeepers Creepers movies.
Yeah, he made all the Jeepers Creepers movies. He made the movie Powder, 1995. That was actually a good movie too.
Yeah.
You know, but there again, Victor Salva. Mr. Salva banged a little kid, and he recorded it. And Hollywood to this day still takes care of him. And
you really don't even have to go looking for that, because all I did was Google his name.
It comes right up.
And like, I don't even have to click on the Wikipedia link. I can see it in the preview where it says about sexual abuse of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, it comes right up. I mean, it's pretty messed up, you know. I don't know. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. All the people. All right. Wow. Another director here. Directors must love the little kids.
Well, they get to be all hands on with them. You know?
Yeah, you know, this one's really messed up because a lot of good movies here. Bryan Singer, he did the movie The Usual Suspects. You ever see that?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Did a bunch of the X-Men movies.
Yeah,
too.
good movie. Yeah, and Usual Suspects. Yeah, they had what was that guy's? Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey was in The Usual Suspects, which was a good movie. He also did Apt Pupil. Remember that one? Oh man, with the kid was all about his neighbor. He found out his neighbor was he was hiding out. He was a Nazi guard, during World War II. He was.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
Oh man, what a good movie. Good movie. Yeah. Well, the director, he never got convicted of touching wiener, but the accusations are there like crazy. He also did, all the X-Men 2, Superman Returns, Valkyrie. I didn't know he did Valkyrie. X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse. And like I said, he had several allegations against him, but he never had a conviction. So that's him. Wow. And now things get pretty weird. We have this businessman, Mark Collins Rector. Rector.
Rector.
Rector, hardly knew him, Mark. Anyway, he started this little company, Digital Entertainment Network. What it was a company that, like, they would try to find, like, future actors or anyone they can market. Yeah. For movies, for shows, for commercials, whatever. So he started this little network thing. And in 1999, this fucking little deal had a net worth of $58 million. It was actually the big investors were ex-president of Disney Television, David Newman. Then you had, of course, David Geffen. Then you had a guy named Gary Goddard. Then you had this other guy named Bryan Singer. Yeah, Bryan Singer. Look at that. His name came up again. The usual suspects. So Bryan Singer was part of this little group too. And it's funny because with the abbreviation, because it was called the Digital Entertainment Network, the guys referred to it as The Den. The Den. So it produced and distributed a number of programs aimed at young males. Notably, this little show, I believe it was online. It was called Chad's World. I don't know if you ever heard of that. No. Well, one of the guys, when he was younger, got his start with that was this guy by the name of Sean William Scott. I think you might know him as Stifler. So little Stifler was part of this. He was in with this.
Got stiffed.
Could have been, probably. But this group was known for their big Hollywood parties, And so one of the kids accused Mark Collins, hardly knew him, Rector, accused him of, bediddling and popoking. And so once that happened, the dude, he thought he was going to be like Roman Polanski style. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fled the fucking country. But Interpol got him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they got him. They brought him back. So Mark Collins Rector, he admitted to basically raping 5 minor boys. And he got convicted of that.
Yeah.
And
is he in jail?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
And
impressive.
One of the people that he that accused him of, getting raped by him was this young man, Alexander Burton. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Alexander was given the role as Pyro in X-Men.
Yeah.
And he was put there by Bryan Singer. Now, he had accused Bryan Singer, too.
Yeah.
But they saw insufficient evidence to go through with it.
So is this before or after he was Pyro?
After. So, wow. So, as you can see, it's like, I'm just trying to lay a thing here of why certain individuals, if they know all this stuff, why certain individuals would flip out over a director or someone from Hollywood making tweets like Mr. Gunn.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's no doubt that people in Hollywood love the dick. They love the dick. They love the pussy, and it's
they like
like
it when it's little.
They don't fucking care. Age is not a. It's age. That's a second thought. It's not even a thought. Yeah. You know, a hole is a goal to them. So now you have this other fella. His name is Brian Peck. Brian Peck was. This is a good one. Brian Peck was cast in X-Men and X-Men 2. I didn't look into what role he played because I really don't give a shit. Yeah, he was in 1 and 2, and he was picked by Bryan Singer. He's a friend of Bryan Singer. And this one's fucked up because they did X-Men 1. After X-Men 1, he got arrested, convicted, went to jail for assaulting a 15-year-old boy. He only did a couple months. Came out of jail after, sexually assaulting a 15-year-old boy.
Oh, this is an older guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when he got out of jail, Bryan Singer was like, "Hey, buddy, all right, I'm going to make X-Men 2. Come on, let's go. It's party time again." So even after, raping a 15-year-old boy, the guy, Singer, still gives him another role in the next X-Men. And then the really, really fucked up thing is he also, this is after serving time for nailing this 15-year-old kid. Nickelodeon hired him for a fucking dialogue coach specifically for child actors. They hired him specifically for child actors after he got out of jail for fucking a child. I mean this is why people question these tweets, and this is why people get excited. It's not because you know who is fucking president. It's because there's kids that are fucking raped. And that is the important thing here. Okay? It doesn't matter who the fucking president is. Kids are going to get raped. And it needs that's where the attention needs to be. But anyway,
he wasn't anything important. He was a hot dog stand. He bought fucking hot dogs in the first movie.
Yeah.
And he was
so he's like an extra.
Yeah, he was an extra, and he was a news reporter in the second one.
So it was his buddy giving him a job.
Yeah.
Even though he fucking sucked some little 15-year-old off. Unfucking real, dude. Oh yeah, so this Peck, he went on to be a dialogue coach for Nickelodeon, and he dealt specifically with child actors. Oh my god. Wow. That was when did the fucking X-Men 2 come out?
2002, I think.
I can't remember.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
2003.
It was 2003.
Yeah.
Okay, so after X-Men 2. In 2004, Mr. Peck was convicted for banging some kid on the Amanda Bynes show. Now, that was Nickelodeon, Amanda Bynes. So once again in 2004, Mr. Peck took it upon himself to fucking destroy some fucking kid's life and fuck him. Okay. I just, dude, a fucking acting coach, or a dialogue coach. He was a dialogue coach for the Amanda Bynes show. He was a dialogue coach for Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And one of his good friends was Mr. Singer there. And Mr. Singer was from that whole group of, The Den.
Yeah.
The Den.
The Den.
And if you, there's actually a movie online you can watch called An Open Secret, which explains a lot of that a lot better than I just did, because I kind of suck at this. But I'm just giving you names and shit. So, dude, look into it yourself, man. You don't have to believe me. Look into it yourself. Like Mike said, you Googled that one guy's name.
And the first Jeepers Creepers.
The Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, I didn't even have to click on his Wikipedia page. It was in the little preview section for the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, so it's like the shit is known, but the news stations people choose to fucking watch sometimes don't tell you the fucking news. It's they want to tell you other things. I got a couple more, and then I'm gonna lay off of them because they're fucking assholes. Wow, dude, and there's so many. There's so many. If you really look into it, there's so many. I just narrowed it down to a few, and ones I could tie in together. Okay, so now we have this Bob Villard. I think that's how you say his name, Villard, Villard. Bob Villard. Bob Villard was what's that?
Sounds about right, I would assume.
Yeah, Bob was a child actor manager. He managed actors, but only children. Two of the big names he represented were Tobey Maguire and Leonardo DiCaprio.
And they're both like best buds.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, you're right. I forgot all about that.
Probably because they got fucked at the same time.
It could have been. Oh my God. In the late 80s. Now, I don't know when Toby and Leonardo started. I remember Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember when I was a kid, I seen him on Growing Pains, the TV show Growing Pains. He was on once or something. Then I think he came on as a regular after a while. I don't know what years they were. I want to say maybe early 90s.
89 for DiCaprio. Well, his film career didn't start till 91.
Yeah, 91.
But he started already
in 89.
89.
Okay, so he was probably already being represented by this guy. Probably
same years for Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, okay, so then that's because in 1986 is when this guy was under investigation for diddling little kids and taking pictures and having his own like stash of fucking child pornography.
Yeah.
But there was during the trial there was some kind of shit where inconclusive fucking evidence or blah blah blah. I don't know, some legal term that people with a lot of money get to use to walk out without handcuffs. I don't know. So this guy got off, and then he went on to fucking, he took care of Leo there and Tobey Maguire. I'm not saying they were molested or they were touched, but this guy, up until that point, he's a fucking pedophile. You might as well say he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
So what happened to him was in 2001. See, it always catches up with him. In 2001, he pleaded no contest for thousands of images of child pornography. And he gets 3 years fucking probation. That's what he gets for his punishment. 3 years probation. So what happens in 2005? He gets fucking arrested, and he pleaded no contest because he raped a 13-year-old boy. See, now, if they would have put this guy in jail back in 86, when they should have, this 13-year-old kid's life wouldn't have been fucking tarnished by some slob ass fucking probably Harvey Weinstein looking motherfucker. You know, so that's Mr. Villard. And it's funny because like Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, do they know? Did they know? Were they part of it? And if so, why keep it a secret? Why?
Because they like their jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's how Hollywood fucking works. I mean, I like movies too, but dude,
You see all that shit there with fucking Terry Crews.
That one's fucked up, man. Yeah. That is fucked up because Terry Crews is a big fucking dude.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's already like not in the next Expendables because of it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And whatever. That's how it fucking works, man. And yeah. If more people would care, maybe shit would change. And maybe if it changed, hey, maybe the movies would be better. Mm-hmm. Maybe you'd see some good talent instead of someone who can just suck good dick. You know? All right, I got two more. Then I'm going to, because that's enough. I got two more, right? I think I got two more. Then I'm just going to bring off a bunch of names of fucking jerk-offs. Jason Handy. Now, you probably don't know that name because he's not a famous dude. He wasn't some big actor. He wasn't a big manager, blah, blah, blah. He was just a production assistant for Nickelodeon.
Did he get a little handsy?
Yeah. He used the position to fucking prey on children. These fucking people are disgusting. There was a show called Cousin Skeeter. You know Cousin Skeeter? No. Yeah, I don't fucking know Cousin Skeeter either. Well, anyway, Jason Handy knew Cousin Skeeter, and he picked a 9-year-old off the show and took care of that 9-year-old. A girl. A girl. So he did that. And then he also he got greedy. He grabbed an 11-year-old from the Amanda Show. Okay. So he raped both of them. Molested both of them. He raped both of them. He was convicted 6 years. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the second one we mentioned from the Amanda Show.
Yeah.
Didn't anyone look around and be like, they're fucking kids around here? That's number 2. They are fucking kids. Who are fucking... how are we letting people in here?
Are we checking the shit
that
out?
Fuck these kids. Like, dude, oh my God, I have to take a drug test for my stupid job, as pathetic as it is. I got to take a fucking drug test. Wasn't anyone given like a fucking pedo test? Isn't there like a pedo kit to fucking... Hell, the one guy was a registered sex offender and he still got the gig.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Pedos are really good at picking out good actors.
Who would have guessed?
Oh, what the fuck? So that Jason Handy, yeah, he's fucking handy, all right. And these people, all these people, these guilty ones, the ones that were convicted and guilty, they can die. I don't care. I don't care if they die.
Yeah.
You have groups out there that are trying to make light of this and think pedophilia is okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, are you serious? Pedophilia is okay? I mean, Jesus, I know kids that are fucking traumatized the rest of their life because they got stung by a fucking bee when they were 5. Okay? You know, I couldn't imagine if you got raped in the ass at 6. That's going to stick with you, I think, more than that fucking bee sting.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more. I saved them for last because I really don't know how to say his fucking name. Ezell Ethan Channel. EZEL Ethan Channel. He was a registered... This one is going to blow your mind. He was a registered sex offender and on probation when he got hired in 2003 by Nickelodeon as a production assistant. He worked for 7 months at Nickelodeon. 7 months. And he was a registered sex offender. But within those 7 months, it was too late. He already raped a 14-year-old kid. A 14-year-old boy. Within those 7 months, he raped a 14-year-old boy. And in 2009, the motherfucker was only sentenced to 6 months in fucking jail. 6 months.
Yeah,
6 months.
Have some weed on you and you'll go to jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 6 fucking months for taking the innocence of a fucking 14. Some people actually make the distinction between pedophilia is like, oh well, pedophilia, that's like really young. Once you get into the teens, it's really not pedophilia. No, dude, it's fucking pedophilia, man. It's pedophilia. Yeah. I don't care what the fuck those people say. To me, it's pedophilia. Ugh. But the dude he was a registered sex offender. Okay, so once again, I stress, this is why when people see the tweets that this guy had, Mr. Gunn had, I'm sorry, my phone keeps going off. It's Twitterverse. It's Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh. It's probably important.
I wonder if he liked the fucking thing I sent him. So this is why people go off the handle when they see tweets. I don't know if do you have any of those tweets you can pull up? I mean, I don't think I saved any.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't think I saved any. I really don't fucking care if we read them or not. Some of them are pretty fucking graphic. Now, like I said, could have been dark humor. I don't know the guy. Could have been dark humor, but it's really fucking dark humor. And why would you leave something like that up, man? Especially, like, Hollywood knows about all this. So if you know about all of it, why would you fucking joke about it? Look at Weinstein. They joked about it for years. I don't get that.
I'm doing a big Hollywood adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree grows back and gives the kid a blowjob.
Wow.
3 men and a baby they had sex with. Hashtag unromantic movies.
What the fuck, man? Why the fuck would you say that?
The Hardy Boys and the mystery of what it feels like when Uncle Benny fist me.
Oh my God.
Hashtag sad children's books. This hotel shower is the weakest ever. Felt like a 3-year-old was peeing on my head.
Oh my God. Now, why the fuck would you say that?
The Expendables was... I read this one before and I don't even know what the fuck he was going for here. The Expendables was so manly. I fucked the shit out of the little pussy boy next to me. The boys are back in town.
What the fuck, man? I just... And you left them up. Mr. Gunn, you left them up. Why would you leave them up? I know people would say, these tweets have been up for fucking 10 fucking years. Where was everyone then? Well, you know what? Everyone then was still blinded. People are starting to wake up. Harvey Weinstein woke some people up. Kevin Spacey woke some people up. People are looking at this a lot more now. And I hate to say it, it is because it became political. It became political.
This is a retweet, like he was talking to somebody. He's answering somebody else. He says, I like it when little boys touch me in my silly place. Shh.
What the fuck? Mr. Gunn, why would you say that? Why would you leave it up? Isn't that something you should, like, fucking DM your buddy? Don't fucking put that shit out there, man. What the fuck, man? I mean, look at all these kids that come out of these shows. They're all fucked up, dude. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the right call here was for him. I mean, for Disney what? Just they just said you're out.
Yeah, they
Just you're out.
yeah.
Kind of like they did to Roseanne, right?
Yeah.
Roseanne, you're out. And she had what? Oh, one tweet?
Yeah.
One tweet. And she have a couple hundred.
Yeah.
One tweet. I just... Jesus Christ, take the politics back out of our fun. Take the politics back out of shit that matters. Your kids matter, dude. Kids matter. It shouldn't be about left and right. If kids are getting fucking raped, justice should be fucking done. You know?
Here's one where he was tweeting back at Lloyd Kaufman. The first time I masturbated to Justin Bieber, it was a joke, but now I can't stop. He's like jerk off crack.
Are you fucking... What year was that?
2010.
So that puts Justin Bieber at what, like 14, 15? I think like maybe around 15.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think the Biebsers is like fucking... Yeah, that should put him around like 15, I think. I mean, I'm not saying I followed his career or anything. but yeah, I'm pretty sure that puts him around 15.
For the record, I'm against rape and baby eating in real life, unless you're really, really hungry.
Dude, he even talked about pedivore? People, pedivore is a word. Oh, something else he said. One of his other tweets. And it was from like what, 2010? That's when he was doing these tweets?
2009, 10, yeah.
2009, 2010?
Yeah.
He made a reference in one of those tweets about pizza. Okay.
Yeah.
And he used it in a way that related to child molestation. Now that's pre-Pizzagate. That's pre-Pizzagate. Pizzagate that wasn't a coined term until what, 2016? I think 2015, 2016. So he was like 5 years ahead of using the reference pizza pedophilia.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder. It makes you fucking wonder, dude. I know there's a lot of people out there that think the Pizzagate thing is a big farce, big pile of shit. I disagree with that. I think there's something to the Pizzagate. I think the news media made it look stupid. The media made it look so stupid. Like, yeah, Hillary Clinton is trafficking children out of the basement of a fucking pizza parlor. That's what they made. No, that's what they made it sound like.
I know.
That's what they made it sound like. No, that's not. That's not it. That's, if you dig into it, that's not it. But anyway, no one wants to hear about Pizzagate. We want to hear about Peter Gunn, or what's his name? James Gunn Gate.
James Gunn Gate.
And then there were some other people that made tweets. You had the Patton Oswalt. He made some messed up tweets towards pedophilia.
Sarah
Silverman did.
Michael Ian Black.
Yep, Michael Ian Black. It just makes you wonder the mindset of... Because if you're into the conspiracy... I know people think I'm nuts because I'm into conspiracies. I love conspiracies. They're like my crack. But if you think like I do, and you think of, people that rule the world, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the elite, the blah, 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 the people with all the money, the ones that do everything, make all the decisions that we got to follow. If you believe what I believe, those people love to put shit right in your face. They love to put it in your face and get off on putting it right in your face because we can't do anything about it. And some of us don't even understand it, what they're putting right in front of our face. And they get off on that. So it makes me wonder, is shit like this, just putting it right in front of our face. And we as a society is just so we're so ha ha ha. That was funny because you're famous and you have money, so you're smarter than me, and you're funnier than me, and you're better than me. No, these people are not. Okay, they're no. There's nothing special about these fucking people. There's nothing special about them. I think one of the stupidest fucking things you could say of all time is, wow, that person's a really good actor. They can act. Look at the way they act. To me, that sounds so fucking stupid. It just sounds so stupid to me. I mean, anyone can do it. I've had ex-girlfriends that they were the best actors in the world because they lied right to my face. No, I didn't suck his dick. No, I didn't. I didn't. I mean, some of these chicks should have got fucking, the Weinstein Awards. I mean, everyone can fucking act, dude. Everyone. I think it's so funny when people say, "Oh, that's a good actor." No, I can introduce you to some good fucking actors. Let me fucking tell you. No, he wasn't in our bed, I swear. Yeah, okay. I can smell his dick on the sheets. Come on. Fucking whatever. I could see why people are up in arms over this. I really can. I know some people on my personal Facebook. One of them too.
Yeah.
I know him and some other people. They were like, pretty much, this is bullshit. Like, this guy's life is ruined because of these, humoristic tweets, blah blah blah. But you have to look at everything as a whole. If you know about these guys that I just read off, okay, and there's many more. There's so many more you can find. If you know about this stuff, then when someone like that makes a tweet like that, it makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Me personally, on my personal Twitter, I sometimes I can post some pretty nasty shit, but and on the podcast here, I'll say some pretty nasty shit. Oh, this is the Pedocast. I'm sorry. The podcast is Drinking the Theory podcast. This is Drinking the Theory Pedocast. Because
don't get it mixed up.
Because James is at the Ram Ranch. Now I can say some pretty risque stuff and some pretty hardcore stuff, but I don't know. That's an area I couldn't go. I mean, we joke a lot. Yeah. We joke off air a lot, and I don't know. I don't think you hear shit like that coming out of us.
No.
So, I don't understand. I don't understand the tweets.
I mean, I'd be the first to admit. Yeah, I make Jew jokes, make black people jokes.
Yeah, who fucking doesn't?
Make Mexican jokes.
Make
white people jokes.
Yeah, there's fucking white.
Can't think of any time where I've made a pedophile joke.
No. Even like last week we talked about on the episode, we were talking about the fucking Papa John's guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about him, but you had made a good comment where you said, something about privacy.
Private conversations.
Private conversations don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. Private conversations don't exist anymore.
No.
Everything is public. Everything is political. Everything is blah 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 blah. And I kind of think that sucks in a way. Actually, I think it sucks completely. But I don't know. These tweets, I don't understand the logic behind them. Especially that guy having the career he had then, and then what it led up to. Yeah. I mean, I believe he had apologized for him back then about it. or something?
I think I've seen something about that.
But why didn't he fucking delete them, man?
Yeah.
Why didn't he delete them? I don't understand that, you know? And I don't know. It's messed up now because just like Roseanne, well, it's a little different because there's, you know, accusations of pedophilia involved. But just like with Roseanne's consequences, his consequences, a lot of people might be out of jobs now.
Yeah.
You know, his tweets, his words, I don't care how fucking new they were, how old they are, whatever. It may have fucked up the lives of a lot of fucking people. You know, especially if the shit's serious.
Yeah.
You know, but even if it's fucking dark humor, that dark humor just fucking changed the whole course for a lot of fucking people. You know. So I don't know. Now it's usually when James would say something really stupid.
Yeah.
Like Ben Shapiro's sister.
Tits
and boobs.
fucking message me.
I'm watching.
I'll take you on the date to fucking...
Yeah, the Ram Ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah, so, yeah. Did I mention Martin Weiss? No, I don't think I did. I want to. He's one more. Here's one more. Martin Weiss. Martin Weiss was a Hollywood talent manager. His specialty was finding kids for Nickelodeon and Disney. He found kids for iCarly. He found kids for Good Luck Charlie. And he banged an 11-year-old. And he was found guilty of that. And I believe he only gets a year in jail. I don't understand this. How you could fuck these kids up and you only get a year in jail? Year in jail. You realize we know someone. I'm not going to say who.
Yeah.
We know someone who's sitting in jail right now. He's got to sit there for a year. A fucking year. A year he's got to sit in jail. And it was for fucking driving on a suspended license while under the suspicion of intoxication. He's got to sit in jail for a year. He's got to do the same time Martin Weiss did for fucking an 11-year-old. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. What are we at here as time? I don't know. We started a little after 9. So we're on about an hour.
Yeah.
We're on about an hour. Is there anything else? Is there anything you want to say about this guy? Or I'm flipping papers. I had stuff. I tried to really prepare for this.
No, I don't.
I got some more fucks if you want to talk about them. I don't have information on them because they weren't... I didn't want to throw names up there that haven't been actually found guilty or something because I don't want to be about that.
Yeah.
Right now. You know I'm all about the conspiracies, but for this I wanted to be sure. I wanted to make sure everyone I talked about was actually convicted of something. That way if people want to look it up, you can actually find they were convicted. The shit's true. It's there. It's legit. But there's some other fucking motherfuckers. My new favorite is Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider, that fat piece of shit. Because I like Dan Schneider. When I was a kid, he was on the show, what the fuck did I say? It was Head of the Class.
Yeah.
That was a cool show, man. Cool show about an advanced placement class in high school. But there were so many different personalities in there. You had your tough guy who didn't want people to know he was fucking smart. He was in there. Then you had this fat fuck who sat in the back who was like a brain. Well, he was played by Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider, after that, he got a couple movie roles, small movie roles here and there. But he was a fat pig. so no one really wanted to cast him in movies. So he got into writing and directing, and then he went to Nickelodeon.
Then he got into some kids.
Yeah, and he pretty much built Nickelodeon to what it is today. All of them. What was I saying before? Like Drake and Josh, iCarly, Sam and Cat. All those fucking shows. They were his brainchild. Well, Nickelodeon just paid him $7 million. They're like, here's $7 million. Just get the fuck out of here and don't ever come back. Because the heat's coming down on him that he was peddling. He liked little girls.
Yeah.
And, it's not proven true. He hasn't been charged with anything. But the words are there.
Yeah.
Amanda Bynes, too.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, and another one that I said was, what'd you say her name was? Jamie Lynn, right?
Yeah.
Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney Spears' sister. She had that baby when she was young, right? She was a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just ended. She was a teenager, and I think she just kind of abruptly ended that show that she had too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell it was called.
Yeah, well, that was his show.
Yeah.
He did that show, and if you Google Jamie Lynn Spears and you want to know who the father of her baby is, good luck. If you find out, let us know here at Drinking a Theory Pedocast, because there, as far as I could find, there is no documented father for said child. And the lore, the rumor is that Mr. Dan Schneider implanted his fucking seed in her, and that's actually his kid. Don't know if that's true. But Dan Schneider also had a foot fetish. His Instagram was loaded with him like touching and licking feet of all the child actors for all the shows. So don't know if Dan Schneider's a pedophile, but I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like it a lot, actually. There's so many of them. Then you got the Woody Allen. Christ, it's bad. It's fucking bad, dude. And that's the Hollywood side. And once you start dipping into the political side, then it gets even fucking weirder. Then you start dipping into like universities.
Yeah.
Dude, universities are bad. I mean, the fucking Jerry Sandusky, that one was fucked up. And we're probably going to do Jerry Sandusky on Drinking the Theory podcast. I would like to. I don't know how many. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do more of these in the future. I'm hoping in the future here, like I'll be able to do more side podcast.
Yeah.
Outside of Drinking a Theory, and I think James wants to do that as well. He wants to do his own thing too, which I think is cool. I think we should branch out a little like that, because there's shit he's into that. I mean, there's stuff we're all into.
Yeah.
But then there's stuff like that he's into. Like I sit here and I smoke a pack of cigarettes and I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And I imagine sometimes it's the same for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. This was I couldn't go Sunday. It's fucked up. I've been thinking about this for a couple days, and then this shit happened with Mr. Gunn, and I just didn't want to go Sunday with not recording anything.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it was really fucking weird, and I was like down. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
I was fucking down, man. And yeah, so we went and did this, and I don't know anything else. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Try to keep this short, man.
Yeah.
We're usually a lot longer than this. I think we're about probably an hour and 15 now or something.
Yeah, around
Yeah, okay. So we'll wrap this up. So just to the people listening, I don't know what to tell you about Mr. Gunn. I mean, before you jump to conclusions, I just go dig around a little, man. Go dig around, and Yo, if you find anything out, hit us up at fucking Drinking the Theory. We got some kind of email. I don't know what the fuck it is.
We have an email?
Yeah, we got an email,
oh,
man.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, this is where James would usually fucking sell the shit.
We got everything else, basically.
Yeah.
It's, we're on Twitter at Drinking the Theory. And,
yeah.
Facebook. Same thing.
Yeah, Facebook.
It's the same thing on everything.
Yeah. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud, iTunes,
Stitcher,
and it's all Drinking Theory podcast.
Yeah. Instagram has some underscores in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what that is. James is saying I did that.
Just search Drinking the Theory. You'll find it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Did you Google us yet?
No.
You can just Google us, and tons of shit comes up now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Drinking the Theory podcast. So.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, right? So. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I don't know. I don't know if this guy's a pedophile. I know he said some pretty fucked up shit, and I know from stuff I seen, Hollywood's fucking loaded with these motherfuckers. Loaded with them. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I feel bad for him? No, I don't. He's a fucking multimillionaire anyway. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about him. He don't give a fuck about me, so I don't give a fuck about him.
You're too old for him.
Yeah, I'm way too fucking old for him. Holy shit. But, it is what it is. Whatever. So, yeah. All right. So that's it then.
Yeah, I guess that's,
all right.
That's it.
Yeah, we have no outro song. So, how do we stop this fucking recorder?
Stop button.
James usually takes care of this shit, man. All right. Peace out.